Australia provides financial support for mine removal in Iraq. The government of Australia has contributed an additional $2.3 million to the United Nations Mine Action Service, or UNMAS, to enhance its work in Iraq, bringing their total donation in the last 5 years to $11.5 million. The funding is strengthening the Iraqi government and local non-profit organizations on demining action, while also encouraging the hiring of capable men and women alike to develop mine management skills. Australia is a recipient of 5 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection and Good Governance, as well as a laureate of 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Caring, Good Governance, Health Guardian, and High Moral Value. Our sincere accolades and thanks, Australia, for your continued compassionate support. May Allah bless the gentle Iraqi civilians to live in safety, peace, and joy.
Brazil's food crops at risk due to minimal rain. Brazil, the world's largest exporter of sugar, orange juice, and coffee, recently had an extremely dry rainy season, which has left farmers with dwindling water reserves and concerns about the viability of this year's crops. The current amount of oranges on the trees is already 31% lower than last year. Also, in some areas, farmers had to start irrigating their plants 2 months earlier than usual and had only received half of the required water during the recent wet season. To worsen the difficult situation, food prices have already been increasing rapidly, and along with the pandemic, hunger has become even more severe. Such concerning news, Brazil, on your nation's lack of rain. In God's grace, may people's lives and livelihoods soon stabilize as we work to heal the climate through our loving actions for all beings.
Astronomers surprised by dimming of huge star. In 2012, a star codenamed VVV-WIT-08, which is 250 light-years away from Earth and 100 times larger than our Sun, dimmed by 97% for 200 days before it returned to its full brightness. With the phenomenon still fascinating scientists today, almost a decade later, a new study published in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society revealed that the star only disappeared once in 17 years of observation. Data suggests that an object, opaque and much bigger than the star, had caused this unusual eclipse. Several theories were given, involving, for instance, a disk of dust and debris, or a black hole, but so far none of them conclusively explain the dimming. In heaven's guidance, we wish our dedicated astronomers success in discovering the secret of this unique star, while unlocking further mysteries in galaxies far away.
Scientists use data to predict people's aesthetic tastes. In a recent study at the California Institute of Technology in the United States, 1,500 volunteers rated their preferences in various genres of art. Then, through machine learning of the initial results, a computer program was created that can foretell whether or not a person would like a previously unseen artwork. The prediction model was built by dividing paintings according to visual features such as contrast, saturation, and hue, in addition to higher-level features that need human judgment to assess, such as whether the painting is still or dynamic. One finding was that there are 3 general categories that the subjects liked: abstract colorful paintings, complex paintings, and realistic object paintings. Thank you, California Institute of Technology researchers and volunteers. We marvel at the wonders of computer intelligence and look forward to its many beneficial uses in a more benevolent, divinely blessed world.
Afghan activist doctor recognized for helping refugees in Turkey. In 2014, Dr. Zakira Hekmet founded the Afghan Refugee Solidarity Association, or ARSA, a resource and healing center to help vulnerable people, regardless of their nationalities. As a child, she herself had been internally displaced in her homeland of Afghanistan, then eventually attended medical school in Turkey. Dr. Hekmet was recently honored by the Research Center on Asylum and Migration, or IGAM, a Turkish non-governmental organization. Her exceptional work includes organizing refugee volunteers in 58 cities throughout Turkey to help newly arrived displaced persons during the pandemic. She currently focuses on assisting refugees, particularly widows and youngsters, raising awareness of their rights and promoting education, translation, and other programs. Congratulations, Dr. Zakira Hekmet, and thank you for your dedication. May all refugees find stable new homes and lead peaceful lives in Allah's compassionate gaze. Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully presents the Shining World Compassion Award to Dr. Zakira Hekmet, plus a humble $10,000 to further this noble endeavor. With all love, praises, and appreciation, may the Divine keep you and all the people you help in a safe embrace.
United States Gourmet Chocolate Company launches vegan ice cream. Ghirardelli, which has been around for 169 years, recently introduced an all-plant-based ice cream for the first time to help satisfy the rapidly growing demand for dairy-free options. The delectable plant-based ice cream, to be produced by the American vegan dessert brand Coconut Bliss, will be made from organic coconut milk, Madagascan vanilla bean, and just a few other ingredients. A report by Grandview Research states that the vegan ice cream market could reach $1.2 billion by 2025. Exceptional news, Ghirardelli and Coconut Bliss, on your partnership to make vegan ice cream even more accessible. In the love of the Providence, may all desserts soon be made from purely plant-based ingredients so our cow and chicken friends may live in dignity.
After more than a century, bearded vultures are reintroduced to German Alps. Although once flourishing, bearded vultures almost became extinct in the Alps due to humans hunting them based on the mistaken belief that they were harmful. Recently, 2 3-month-old female bearded vultures named Bavaria and Wally were released at Berchtesgaden National Park in southwest Bavaria as part of a project managed by the Switzerland-headquartered Vulture Conservation Foundation, or VCF. The 2 avians were hatched in Spain at the Andalusia Bearded Vultures Captive Breeding Center of Guadalentín, which is also managed by VCF. In their new home, the young birds will be fed and monitored without human contact to make sure they are adjusting well. Plans are to continue releasing 2 to 3 of the rare vultures into the park each year. Thank you, Vulture Conservation Foundation, for your dedication and best wishes, Bavaria and Wally. May all members of your kind grace our skies once again in celestial splendor.